From Stilfontein now, earlier representatives from the Mahlasedi Foundation said they believe that there are at least 6 bodies underground. Humanitarian aid is also being sent underground through that shaft. Newzroom Africa's Seboko joins us now. Refiloe, good afternoon to you. You've been reporting on people coming up to the surface over the last few days. Now, a body being brought to the surface this lunchtime.
Indeed, Stephen, I can tell you that we have got that confirmation that one body has been now brought to the surface. You'll remember that earlier on when we were speaking to Jan Pretorius from Mahlasedi Foundation, he had indicated that there is a letter that was sent from underground yesterday indicating that there are about 6 bodies that are there. What we can confirm is that one body has now been brought to the surface, and we saw earlier on, just after the arrival of the paramedics here in Shaft 11, community members who have been assisting with that process of taking food underground. That rope, when it came back with a body bag, confirming that indeed there is one person in that body bag that has been declared to have passed on. This, Stephen, brings the number of people that have passed on to 2. You'll remember that during this operation of retrieving those that are underground, previously that was led by the community members, there was one body that had been brought to the surface, which is being brought to the surface and getting that confirmation now, it means now 2 bodies have been retrieved from underground here in Shaft 11. You know, those that are you will notice that in the past few minutes or so, people were now starting to put on their mask, and they were saying that it's because of the smell of that wood that has just come to the surface. We also saw an aloe plant, those that took an aloe plant and taking it closer. When we were asking what the aloe plant is for, they are indicating that it's for them to be able to wash their hands. But we also understand, Stephen, that you know, there are more letters that are coming from underground with people that are still remaining there, talking about that dire situation of people that have allegedly passed on or that have died that are still remaining underground, calling on this process to be fast-tracked so that more bodies can be brought to the surface. They were also indicating that the food should also continue to be sent underground there, Stephen, because you know they are dehydrated. There is hunger as well that they are faced with there underground. But as this situation here is unfolding this side, Stephen, we saw an earlier statement that there's going to be yet another court application by Makua, though that court application, the time is not yet confirmed, for an order of contempt of court against the Minister of Police. That is based on the statement that was shared by Makua, that SAPS members who are stationed here in Stilfontein have put some limitation to the quantity of food that community members intend to lower down for the illegal miners that are remaining underground, as well as the number of times food may be sent underground. You know that since this operation started here today with community members lowering that sack of bag, 2 so far has been lowered down. But also when we spoke to Jan Pretorius a little bit earlier on, for him to explain the kind of items that they have brought here, the quantity, he talked about 1,000 bags or bottles of maheu, 1,000 bottles of water that they have taken underground. But it now looks like they are questioning that in terms of the quantity of food, and also saying that SAPS in Stilfontein have now put a limitation with regards to that, and that's why they are intending to today apply for an order of contempt of court against the Minister of Police in particular. You remember that during that engagement, Stephen, last week Friday, when Minister of Police Senzo Mchunu returned to Stilfontein to engage and also get the progress report with regards to the rescue mining experts that are on the ground, he had indicated that when food is being sent here underground, it should be done under police guard. Community members that will be doing this operation situation of sending food to those that are remaining there. It is an operational issue, and therefore it should be done underground. With MEC Vessels Moroeng indicating that process it's a delicate process, but also it needs to be done in an orderly manner, and that is also as per the court order. So this is the situation that is unfolding. In relation to the rope as well, Stephen, we are then being told that the rope that has been used to take food there underground, it cannot be the one that has been used to bring bodies to the surface, and once it has taken the body to the surface, and they cannot now be using the very same rope to take food there underground. But we'll just give you an update and give you the latest, Stephen, together with our viewers, as to how things are unfolding so far. But confirmation is that one body has now been retrieved from shaft 11.
Refiloe, Seboko, thank you very much indeed for that update. As she's been updating you on the situation in Stilfontein, you can